Bitch, I'm in the.
What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Brian, and with me always,
I'm Mark.
And you are now tuned in to Talking Shit. Right here is where we talk shit about whatever the fuck we want to, right? I mean, this is what we do.
Normally, that's what we do.
Normally, but sometimes we get guests.
Yeah, before we bring the guest on, of course, I'd like to tell everybody that next week we will not have a show.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, my wife would kill me if we did a show.
It must be like an anniversary or birthday or something.
No, her birthday is Tuesday. Our anniversary is Thursday.
Yeah, you better cancel the show that day.
Hey, look, we have Jamie Hill in the comments.
Right on, right on. And Miss April, what's happening, April? All right, so first, before we get started, guys, I want to take just a second to send out my gratitude, Mark's gratitude, of course, to our friend, Mr. Adam Began. Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. It looks like Began.
Historically Haunted Vodcast. Thank you so much, Adam, for having us on the show. Beautiful time, great time with you. Can't wait to have you on our show so that we can play a little game called Florida or Not Florida.
Hey, check that out.
Ronnie D. Hunt Music. What?
Yeah,
I know that guy.
Hopefully he can. He gets the time and goes over my email that I sent him. To ask him a question. I can't say it here, but we'll find out here soon. Hopefully.
Speaking of artists and musicians and stuff like that, Ronnie D. Hunt Music is fantastic, but you have found yourself some new music.
I did.
That you like play. Well, we have found ourselves some new music.
No, Ronnie's the one that told me about him.
And what did you put on your Spotify list? Who'd you put on there?
Matt James.
Matt James, bitch. What's happening?
What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm here to talk some shit.
Right on, man. That's what we do.
How y'all doing?
Ronnie says, yo.
What's up, Ronnie? April, everybody. I can't see the chat too well, guys, so I'm sorry, but I'll try to keep up the best I can.
That's what Brian's for. He's going to read them to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you.
He can't read anyway, so.
Manny says,
Sound it out.
Ronnie says the legend. Listen, guys, you guys slow down. I can't read. And then April says, hi, Matt. And
hey,
Victoria saying, hey, Matt. So you got a bunch of followers. You got a bunch of followers in there. Noah Hunt. Noah Hutton. Hutton? Is it Hutton?
Noah Hutton. Yeah, that's my brother-in-law.
Sorry about that. Noah Hutton Music. What's up, man?
What up, bro?
All right. So, Matt, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, as you know, Matt X James, if you're looking for me online. I make music, man. That's what we do. We do what we love. We love to make music. I'm a father. That's my most important job in the whole wide world. But other than that, just taking care of my kiddo and just chasing this dream with Ronnie, man. We're just trying to make it.
I think you guys are doing a fantastic job, man. Amanda, what's happening? How are you? We are trying to assist in that by, obviously you have a lot of followers. We're trying to help with just getting if we get you like 3 more followers, I think we're doing okay.
I appreciate every follower.
I think everybody, absolutely. We do the same thing. We appreciate everybody that follows and watches and tunes in as well. So how did you find yourself wanting to do, and before we came on the show, we kind of skirted around. It's not really rap. It's kind of a blend, right? It's a blend of music, I think.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Yeah, it started off, man. I was a hip hop head when I was a young guy, man. I just wanted to be in those rap circles so bad. And still do, to an extent. But I think overall it just kind of evolved over time. You get older, like, when you're pushing 40, you're like, do I really want to be out here rapping all the time? So I had to evolve and, just change with the music and change with the times, and so just tried to add a little bit different flavors to it. And before I knew it, it was just we're like all over the place now.
But there's nothing wrong with that, because I don't think that music should be encompassed in one genre. Quite
Yeah.
quite honestly, I feel like if you
No,
like
they
a
changed a
specific
lot.
song,
Over
what's
the
that?
years, over the years they've changed it where you have rap and country go together. I mean, it all started in the 80s, 90s when, um, rap or who was it? Run DMC and
Mhm.
and
That rock and roll
Aerosmith,
rap mix has been around for a long
Aerosmith on
time. Yeah.
DMC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Natasha says, "Little bro with the little heart there."
What up, sis? Love you, girl.
Alyssa says sometimes it's the best music. You're absolutely right. Like I said,
Yeah.
don't put it in a category.
No
You know
reason to label it. People ask us all the time, what kind of music do you make? I'm always like, you know what? Just go listen to it and you decide. You
exactly.
decide,
Yeah, yeah.
When I first listened to it, Brian was like, or Ronnie was like, well, go listen to this guy. I'm like, okay. I listened to it. I sent it to Brian. Brian was like, okay, what else does he got? I said, well, he gave me 2 songs to listen to. So
Mhm.
I did that. And then I started listening to more. I'm like, okay, and I'm not
Mm.
one for rap, to be honest. I
Or
can
heavy
stand,
rock.
no, heavy rock, that's different. Um, I can deal with certain things, but you know, real bad rap I don't like. You know, certain words I just can't stand in songs.
He
So
also doesn't like when little kids walk across his lawn. He's over there going, "Get
Slow
off my
down. This is the
lawn!"
neighborhood.
no, the kids don't walk across my lawn. I got a fence up.
It's my side of the fence.
That's
Alex
right.
I
Field
like it.
says you'll always have bars. Don't let them fool you.
He's not wrong.
And
That's
April says
that's
great
Alex.
music. That's what it is.
Thank you, April. I agree. I think the collection of
And
what we have is special together.
and for the people that don't know what his music sounds like, halfway through the show we're going to play one song, and then we're going to end the show with another song. Something that we started with Ronnie, and I think we'll start doing that more with any musicians that come on.
We definitely appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. And
Absolutely. I think you
those are
guys
my
do
two
great with
favorite
it.
ones just because they mean so much to me for multiple reasons. I mean, those two mean a lot to me.
Before we play them, we're going to have you tell why.
Mm.
And Black Sheep was, I didn't think I was going to like that song because
That's actually my favorite one.
yes,
I love Black.
but I like both songs,
Yeah.
but I think Black Sheep was more my favorite, and
Mhm.
because I think it hits more than the other one.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
The other one has more meaning, and I think Black Sheep is we made just to be more of a hard hitting, like Batman
It's so
style,
good, dude.
just something dark and some what the heck?
It's
What
a hit.
it's a hit.
Ronnie D. Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Get out of here.
Holy
Go on, get
shit!
it. Go on,
yeah,
get it.
Ronnie, we need to talk
That
after
is
this.
awesome.
Ronnie
That
didn't
is
want to talk
awesome.
after this. Yeah, we have a show Saturday night in Litchfield at the Moose Lodge, so we're just brushing up. It's one thing that me and Ronnie and KJ do is we rehearse and we make sure that we put on a good show, and you do that by repetition. So that's we're down here
Well,
working and doing this at the same time. So
you
Right.
mentioned KJ. Who is she?
that's my beautiful niece, KJ McGuire. Crazy talented artist. She's got some new music coming soon too. She's on Black Sheep with me. Um, uh, she's one of my best friends to tell you the truth. But yeah, she's also my niece too, and she's crazy talented, insanely talented.
So you guys are taking it to the moon, though, because I mean, we know that Ronnie now has the newest album that just dropped with One
When
Foot in the Grave.
man,
Absolutely
how
beautiful, dude. That song really hits me, bro. Like I
I
told
get
him,
goosebumps when I just talk about that song. I mean, you should
dude.
have
Yeah,
seen at the pop-up show. I know we're going to talk about that. Grown men in tears. Like you're doing something when you've got people that feel it that hard or that much, and that's what Ronnie's doing. He's connecting with his people. And the thing is, he's always been like that. I could tell you stories about going to shows when he could have been back in VIP with all the bigger people, and he's still out there with his people. He's a
yeah.
loyal dude, man. Like to the sky, all the way up for him.
That's really good, man. We're glad to hear that you support him like that too. I would like to talk about your launches. What's in the pipeline? What's cooking?
So I got a bunch of stuff going on, man. That's what I've been doing the most is cooking, just kind of letting these couple songs marinate. One Foot in the Grave is doing so good right now, so that's like the main push. Like that's the powerhouse song right now. So let's push that as hard as we can. I have a new song. I did a preview of it at the pop-up show called All In with an amazing artist named Molly Seaton. And it's that's going to be probably the next one up for us. It's a slower country song, but it hits you right in the feels. If
Mhm.
you've seen a clip of it online or not, but it's kind of getting around there a little bit. But that's going to be the next one. I've got one called Half a Dream with Tanner. I'm looking to drop soon. Really, there's so many projects that we're working on. But it's just trying to coordinate those drops and make sure we're hitting it as hard as we can, man.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Before you got
Can't see
on,
it. It says Juju Marie. Matt, nice to see you doing well. Hearts.
Thank you so much.
before you came on, I was talking to Brian. I was telling him about the pop-up shows, and I found Ronnie's when he did at the pop-up show, but I couldn't
Yeah.
find yours. I seen it the first day that you put it out there, but I couldn't find it afterwards because I was going to
Yeah,
show
it's just
people.
kind of yeah, it's just kind of out there. There'll be so much more content for that kind of stuff. Um, we're on that too, just trying to like that's the part where I'm trying to like get better at and keep up at and learn as an artist because you wear many hats. And I watch Ronnie wear like every hat that just possibly made, and I'm just trying to, keep up some days. But that's just what you got to do. And I'm trying to adapt to that and be more creative with my stuff. And we got a big push coming for all that too. So.
Is there an opportunity for a Matt James to take the One Foot in the Grave and do a remix?
Um,
Because I know, just like it was stated up here, that you got bars. My question would be: do we take One Foot in the Grave because it's doing so well, and do we put a Matt James spin on it? As far as like,
So I
well,
would,
right?
if Ronnie came to me and he said, "Hey, I want to do that," I do it so fast my head would spin. But there's some songs, man, that are just like, there's going to be songs at the end of the day that you just don't touch, and I
Okay,
believe that. I
okay,
believe that, and I think right now, I just I wouldn't want to touch it yet because I don't think it's the fire is still burning on that one.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I don't want to go, not that it wouldn't be amazing to do it, but I'm open to it. But that song is so powerful by itself. I don't. It's just we just gotta let that one go, let it ride up.
Okay, okay. Good to know. I mean, look, these are questions that people are going to want to know. I mean, I'm not the only person out there thinking this. I'm sure. Like, you know, Um,
Yeah.
before we came on, Mark and I were having a conversation, and Mark had clued me into something
Oh,
about,
you mean the thing that me and Matt were talking about last week?
yeah. So I got a question.
Yeah.
WWE, TNA, AEW, OVW. What's your go to?
Man, I'm a Fed head, man. I'm an old school Fed head. I don't do the flippy flips and all that stuff, man. I'm old school. I like the stories, I can't sit there and watch it anymore, as much as when I was younger, but I like knowing what's going on and like going to the shows and stuff and yelling at people just as much as everybody. But yeah, I like the more old school, man. I'm unk, so you know.
He said, "I'm an
uh,
Undertaker walking the ropes."
yeah, man, I like that kind of stuff, man. I like watching the old stuff more than anything. But yeah, I was telling him like I've been to a couple WrestleManias and I got a couple. I'm a dork at heart for sure, for sure.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. There is nothing wrong with
Nah,
that at all. We
worst
just
things
keep
in
that
life.
bottle inside. That's all. Look, you don't think Mark's a dork? Look
Yeah,
at this.
yeah. I like it. I like it.
The old Intercontinental, and then I have the 10 pounds of gold.
One of my good friends, Jason Waldron, shout out to Jay Wall. He's got a bunch of belts like that too, and me and him have always been, um, old school wrestling fans. And my buddy Skip going to WrestleMania. One of my favorite memories ever was going to WrestleMania with him and his mom. And there's some old pictures. If you dig them out, you can find them. But I dressed up as Dusty Rhodes. It was just a wild
Oh,
event.
nice.
I
It was
know.
a good time.
I went to 2 WrestleManias, WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 24. I had more memory because of WrestleMania 24 because I went with my daughter.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
We got to see Ric Flair, retire there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 3 was the very first time I ever seen a wrestling match, and it hooked me, and I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah,
Going on
I
40.
even you're
Your
gonna love
sister's
this.
calling you a dork. I'm just letting you know. That's
She,
her post there.
I'm used to that. She's mad because I used to put her in the sharpshooter when we were kids, Um, but I actually have a song with an artist named Cornbread from Springfield, Illinois, called Macho Man that I will preview for you. I'll send it to you, Mark, here soon. Once we get the first track on it done, it's a little different. It's something I think you're gonna like.
Tell
Hang
them
on a
about
second.
the hit. Hold on. Go back up to Ronnie's.
Okay.
Tell them about the Hitman.
The Hitman.
Yeah, that's what it says. Tell them
Oh
about it.
yeah. Right, funny. Mark, you know this. Like, so back in the day, you remember the Hitman when he used to like give the glasses to the kids?
Yep.
Yeah.
So one of the very first wrestling shows I ever went to when I was a kid, it was with me and my brother, and we used to get there at the Springfield Prairie Capital Convention Center, and we'd get there kind of early, and just so we could walk around the building and try to like holler at the wrestlers and try to get photos. And we saw a guy, he was smoking a cigarette, and he was like on the side of the building. We walked up, got closer and closer, and we got there, and me and my brother, and it was Bret the Hitman Hart. And he had the WWF at the time belt sitting on a blue bag, and he was smoking a cigarette. And the first thing he said was, he flicked the cigarette. And he said, "Don't do those. Like, as if, smoking's bad."
Uh,
And he let me hold the belt. I remember holding it, thinking like it was going to be light, but it was like heavy, man, like,
Those
like
things
a
aren't.
20-pound dumbbell. And then later on in the show, once we got in the arena, and when he used to go around and take those glasses off and put them on a kid's head, he put them on mine. Came home with them that night, and they've been lost ever since then. But unfortunately, but yeah, that was one of the coolest little old school fan memories I have.
that's cool.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have nothing to do with the pros per se, but NXT, that's a different story. We get to watch it here in our county. They come to us,
Mhm.
and I've gotten a picture with Braun Breaker, and I can't remember who else.
Nice, nice. Yeah,
Uh,
that's cool.
Axion,
No, his tag team partner. I can't remember his freaking
the
name right
blonde
now.
haired kid. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't remember his name either.
I can't keep up with all the names and stuff anymore, but yeah,
I
when
got.
I'm
I
a
was
I'm a big time wrestling fan, so I watch
that's
anytime
dope.
wrestling's on. My
I'm
wife
gonna ask
is.
this one now. So this is from your sister. Ask him about wrestling his sister. He had me in a few headlocks growing up after school.
We're not going to turn this into a wrestling podcast, y'all.
You
Yeah,
can't
no,
beat up your sister.
well, who says? Um, she's my big sis. She's a couple years older. So like when I was a kid, she used to walk through the hallway and I'd catch her and like leg lock her up. Woo, like do my elbow drops and practice my moves and stuff. Because I thought I was gonna be the champ of the world one day, like every kid, right?
KJ's on and she says, "Yes, Macho Man."
The
Yep,
greatest
Macho Man. Yeah,
wrestler,
the
one, two,
song.
three,
Yeah,
kid.
she's talking about the song. Yeah, I got this. The song Macho Man is gonna be. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
can't
fun.
wait to hear that one.
And
Yeah,
Ronnie says the
it's fun.
greatest wrestler is the 1-2-3 kid.
He would say some
Ron
shit like
Waltman.
that.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
don't know. Anyway,
when you were in high school, middle school, that kind of stuff, were you in band? Were you in chorus? Any of that?
no,
Or did
man.
or
I
did you do
I
I did
was in high school. I was probably more of I just kind of got in everywhere with everybody. I didn't do much. I really didn't get into music too much until after high school. I think I was 19 when I recorded my first song with Eddie Baldwin. Shout out to EB from Jacksonville. It wasn't a good song. I'm just gonna be honest. Those first couple years were trial and error, but I think everybody goes through that. You look back on some of the old stuff and you get to have a smile on your face because you're like, man, I can't believe I thought that was cool.
It happens.
It
Listen,
does, yeah.
we I was sitting out on my porch one day and my my friend's father had passed away, and we were over at his house, and
Sorry
he
to hear
brought a box out of his trunk. Well, this was years ago, but he brought a box out of his trunk, and it literally had a boom box with a tape player, and we had a bunch of tapes.
that.
Now, back in the day, we used to put tape over the back of the tape so that you could record over the tape. You
I'm that
understand what I'm
old
saying?
too, bro. I'm that
So,
old too.
so you know what I'm talking about, Matt. Like these young kids, they don't have a clue. They're like, "What the fuck is a tape deck?" And
My
yeah,
sister used to get mad as
I
hell at me because I would tape over her tapes, and she's still on there, and she
that's
can
right.
tell you.
That's right.
I used to tape over her tapes all the time, and she gets super pissed.
Uh, and I can tell you this much: I thought I was a rapper in high school. I was terrible, so bad, bro. Like,
So was your friend.
and so was my friend. Yes, Alan was fucking trash too. Like, I was like, why did we even try this, bro? Like this is not.
Were you brave enough to do it though?
We did not get on stage, but I will tell you this much. We did start a rock band that lasted about 2 weeks called Tsunami. It lasted,
Tsunami, I
yeah,
like
it
it.
lasted about 2 weeks.
Mark
And then,
Tsunami.
yeah.
You know,
And
he gets it. He gets it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
I
talking
do.
about.
But yeah. But I thought for sure that I was like, dude, back in the day, you know, we were all crossed out, you know, crisscross. Everybody did it. If you didn't do it, then you weren't doing it right.
Talking about Daddy Mac will make you jump,
That's right.
jump.
That's right.
Crisscross will make you jump.
Yeah, so we had to make our own. We had to make our own raps. We had to do our own thing. So you know, hey, let's put this beat down, play this instrumental, and then what we'll do, we'll just make our own rap, and we'll put it on tape, and this will last forever, bro. And it was bad. It was so bad that I was like, my daughters came over, and we were chilling, and we were out on the front porch, and I asked my oldest daughter, I said, hey, take this tape right here and put it in that boombox and play that, and you can hear what your dad used to do. And she played it. She tried to figure out how to put the tape in. That was funny because she ain't never seen one before. So she tried it like 3 different ways and then finally got it. And she was like, I think that's how it goes. I was like, you're absolutely right. And then she was like, Dad, I'm so glad you did not decide to make that a career.
You never know. You may have gotten really good at it. That's the thing is sometimes with practice you can. But some people got it, they don't. That does happen a lot. There's some people you can
Yeah, I
practice
don't.
for 20 years and still not have it. You know, like
I don't.
but
Listen, I don't even want like I think it's funny to watch people sing and then you just turn the music down real fast on the radio when they're singing with the song because you find out are they really good or are they trash? If
the
you
old
just
car test, the old
you know what
karaoke
I'm talking
test.
about, right? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Uh,
No?
no,
Oh.
we want to play the song first.
Oh, we got a song that we want to play?
Yeah, before we,
Well,
bring the person that's going to play Florida or not Florida.
What song do you think you want to play, Mark? Which one do you
Uh,
want to play?
well, I have. Oh shit! No, I don't.
I love this. Auto tune makes everyone a pro. Maybe
yeah.
now, but we didn't have that back in '90.
That's
Anyway,
we're going to play. Which one is it? Black Sheep is at the end, and we're going to play. I got it wrote down here. The Way I Feel. Why the hell did I need that? So, I said before we bring that song on, I'm going to have you explain about that song.
Man. So the way I feel was it's so much for I didn't write it just for everybody. I wrote it for myself too. Like anybody struggling with like mental health, you've been in that moment like where you feel like you're at rock bottom. I think everybody successful has definitely been there before. And it's just one of those songs that I just had to like get it all out there. Um, at one time I was going through some stuff that was really heavy. Um, and yeah, man, that's you know, it's almost hard to talk about, to be truthful. But so I wrote that song, I put it together, and um, I saw Ronnie had kind of switched up his music a lot because back in the day we were just a couple rappers, right?
Yeah.
I saw Fire and Rain, right? I know you guys just heard that and seen the video for it. Beautiful video, beautiful song. And I was like, I just love the direction that Ronnie was going in. And so I just like, let me shoot him over this song and see, hey, would you want to maybe jump on this with me and kind of come pour your heart out with me? And he chose to do so because he liked the song. Little did I know that that song would bring, so many friendships and so much like life-changing moments. And that the song is so special to me for more than just the song itself, more than the video, just the relationships that have been built off the song are way more important to me than the song will ever be. So, but yeah, so not to, I know it's a long-winded answer, but and of course with the video having so much, meaning to all of us, with Simi, shout out Simi. It's real heavy and it's all real and it's all everybody just kind of put their heart into that video, into the song, into the whole project, really, between Phil Watson at 55 North Creative House, to Ronnie, to myself, to Simi being brave enough to even be in the video and tell the story, his own story, was big for us and for him and for everybody.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
You ready for the song?
Yeah, let's play it.
Let's play it.
Might be the pain, might be the pressure, might be the way I feel. It might be the game that we can't change, maybe the way she's still deep in my head, I can't explain. That's just the way I feel, the way I feel. It might be the pain, might be the pressure, might be the way I feel. It might be the game that we can't change, maybe the way she's still deep in my head, I can't explain. That's just the way I feel, I feel. I've been going in, getting faded. Depression setting in, never made it. Finally feel like I might look myself in the mirror for the last time. I ain't going through it, I ain't going through it, ain't living my life this way. My castle was guarded, my demons retired, the devil's not getting no play. I'm back on my own these days, no longer in my own way. I hit my knees and pray, I'm bound to say. It might be the pain, might be the pressure, might be the way I feel. It might be the game that we can't change, maybe the way she's still deep in my head, I can't explain. That's just the way I feel, the way I feel. It might be the pain, might be the pressure, might be the way I feel. It might be the game that we can't change, maybe the way she's still deep in my head, I can't explain. That's just the way I feel, the way I feel. Dear Lord, I'm on my knees. Won't you come shelter me? Getting harder to breathe, that's why I bite till it bleeds and wipe the blood away clean. Enemies, we fight the machine, feeling mystic, deciphering dreams. When I write through the mind of a king, turn divine like the highest of beings. In between all the silence and screams is the demons, they might intervene. Within shadows, they're hiding unseen. I came from the darkness with liars and thieves. Could you still take my hand even though I will sin? I stand a broken man but kept my promises. And I feel alive again. All these thoughts trapped inside my head got me running from death with a loaded gun in my hand. Sometimes it feels no one understands that I'm a broken man, but feel alive again.
got a report of a male subject on a bridge, possible jump earth, mental health crisis.
It might be the pain, might be the pressure, might be the way I feel. It might be the game that we can't change, maybe the way she's still deep in my head, I can't explain. That's just the way I feel, the way I feel.
It does hit home, bro. It hits hard too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
my friend, is a home run song.
Thank you.
That is something that I think if you put that in front of like a bunch of the military guys that have these struggles with PTSD and, you know, that trauma and stuff, I think that you're going to get, I think that you would probably get a lot more more feedback there too.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I would absolutely, and Mark's going to probably hate me for it, but I would absolutely love to play that song on our military show.
Well, I got ideas for it. Don't worry.
Would it be okay if we put together a video montage?
100%, guys. Yeah, for sure.
And basically use a like a military kind of thing for that, and the music. That would be fantastic, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. Ronnie's got a new one too. That he's pretty much doing for the soldiers too.
Yeah, we're talking with Ronnie on that. We're talking with Ronnie.
Okay. I figured. We're trying
to keep it
I
on
just
the,
want to
on
make
the
sure
down low for a second, just because we want people to tune in. We want people to know what's happening. We want people to see what's happening and how you guys are evolving. And if we can be there to help do that, we really appreciate the opportunity to do so. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for allowing us to play your music. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank your
no worries. Thank you guys for playing it. And
55 Productions, is that what it's called?
That'd be 55 North, which is 55 Creative House. Yeah, it's Phil Watson. He's the best video guy. If you need that kind of stuff, holler at them. 55 North. The song was engineered by John Smith, another one of my very good friends. He's the best. And of course, with Ronnie just blessing the hell out of the song, man. Like it's what made it. At first it was like a shell, and we just kind of, just.
I don't know, man. Songs. I think you could have done it without Ronnie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the guy. No, I love it. We have some results. We really do.
I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it without him, ever.
Okay. Song's over.
Yep.
I just want to go through the comments real quick. David Hall said that was fire. Of course, Ronnie wanted to, post Samara Lawson, rest easy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Samara. Don't want to leave that out for sure. That's in that video.
That was from Amanda. Yeah, that was for 100%. Her, right?
Yeah. The video at the end. It's kind of what it ended with was Simi telling that story for because he lost his beautiful daughter and just trying to raise some awareness. That's why we put the hotline on the end for the suicide hotline awareness, and just trying to keep that that mental health awareness. That's important, and it's okay to not be okay. I always say it's us and you. That's what we've been saying lately. It's us and you, and we mean that. If you need us, we're here. If you need somebody to talk to, we're here. I believe that to the fullest. Just all it takes is a phone call. I don't care if I barely know you. You want to call me? You got a problem? Call me.
I agree.
Mark's in that same situation too. We do understand that. We understand the hardships. Mark, myself, as well, with my daughter in that situation too. So, hey, let's lighten the mood up, guys. Can we lighten the mood up a little bit?
Yeah, let's lighten the mood up.
In the beginning,
I know.
We had a surprise guest to play Florida or not Florida against you.
Okay.
Before I bring the guest on, would you like to try to get think of who it could be?
It's not Ronnie. It's not Ronnie.
It's not Ronnie.
No. Yeah, we already told you that.
Okay. It's not KJ.
See, that's no fun when
I'm
you can
sorry,
guess
who?
it.
Who it is? Hey, girl. How you
Hey,
doing?
how's
man.
it going?
Good.
Good,
How are
Hey,
good.
you?
man,
I did
I'm
thank
this
you
good.
last
guys.
How is
minute too.
everybody?
I messaged her earlier today to ask her if she wanted to come on to play.
I ran out of Coors Light. I had to switch up the beer. It's kind
And
of weird.
her
Now, Brian, just so you know, I can only hear you. I can't hear Mark or Matt.
Oh, you got to back out. You got to back out and come back in, KJ. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
dang. It's okay.
It's this platform.
Oh,
She couldn't hear
That's
you
my
fine.
guys, so give it a second. Could you guys hear her?
Yeah.
I can hear it just fine.
Okay. All right, give her a second. She's gonna be right back in. We are still getting blown up. David Hall said, "Yo, that was so good."
David, that's not the only song I want you to listen to.
Yeah, stick around, guys. We got more music from Matt James.
Yeah, if you have time, or no, not time, but when you get time, go check out Ronnie D. Hunt.
Yeah, check out Ronnie D. Hunt music, all platforms. One Foot in the Grave, still burning out there. Over 30,000 followers, almost 3 million views overall on all the platforms. I mean,
What
he's
the hell
killing it,
happened?
man.
I don't
It's
know. It's not
loading.
working.
He's doing the spinning wheel.
You got spinny wheel on your side. I got a black screen.
I
I
got
got
black screen now. Must be the Wi-Fi.
Is she there with you?
No, no. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, that's a total
spinning.
surprise, guys. Yeah, you guys. She's at work. I know she's at work.
Nothing.
So
Hang on a second. I'm gonna remove her one more time. KJ, if you can hear me, you got to back out and come back in one more time, girl. You got the? Did you send her the link?
Yeah.
Send her a new link. Send her a new link.
It's still the
It
same
doesn't
link.
expire, right?
No.
Okay.
What
yeah,
the
'cause I
hell?
just have a black screen. That's all I can see.
no, we'll get it right.
Shoot, we'll get it. We'll get it. In the
That's
meantime,
that's a
let's
really
talk
good
about some
surprise, guys.
uplifting. Let's talk about some uplifting stuff. What
Yes.
what who inspires KJ? Come on now, turn the camera on. There you
All right,
go.
think it's
There she
working
goes.
now.
There
Can
we
you
go.
hear
You got us.
It keeps blanking out.
Maybe.
Turn on your
I think we're
Wi-Fi.
good.
Turn on your
It's your
Wi-Fi.
it's your Wi-Fi. What's happening? Your Wi-Fi is going in and out. Oh, she froze like ice. Who drives you to continue to do what you do? Because somebody has to be a driving force behind what's happening. And I know a lot of people go, it's me, man. It's just me. It's not.
No,
I
it's
know you
not
have
me
a
at
driving
all.
force. What is it?
It's not me. Um,
The charm,
it's
maybe?
my daughter. It's my baby girl. It's my
It's showing
family. It's
fine
my
on my end.
friends. Are you good? No.
Oh, wait.
Hang on. It just keeps blanking out. So you're there and you're not there. Can you hear us?
I've never seen anybody do that.
I've not had an issue here. But it goes black. Yeah, it just, you guys see that too, right? It's a blank screen,
Yeah.
not a blank screen.
KJ, you got the Wi-Fi on? Kick her out. Kick her out or make her come back in.
It was great. She goes,
But
your
what I
sister
was-
said, well, at least it was a frozen smile.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, my inspiration's gotta be my daughter. As corny as it sounds, she's the reason why I got back into music. I didn't make anything for probably a decade almost, if not longer. I mean, it may have been little spurts here and there, but as far as like taking it serious and actually doing it, it's gonna sound really cheesy, but it's so true. One day she came home from school and she was talking about how they had to say what they wanted to be when they grow up, what their dream was. And she was like, well, my dream is to do this and this and this. And I gave her that speech that every, father gives their child that says, you can do whatever you want as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you put the practice forward and you just keep believing in it. And no matter what I tell you, even if I tell you no, you still go chase that dream. And she literally was like, what's your dream then, Daddy?
It's a boy. Can't
I
tell her
know.
that it's boys. That's
She can't date till she's 30 anyway. We'll be fine.
Yo, okay.
I used to tell my kids that too.
Yeah, but no, she asked me what my dream was, and I told her, I said, I wanted to make music, and she was just, it was like that moment of like, How can I tell her she's supposed to chase her dreams if I'm not chasing mine? You know, and that's when it all became. KJ will tell you the same thing. It all just kind of started, and then it came from just
Absolutely.
showing her little snippets of songs that, hey, I got this itch. You got, before I knew it, it was just like, oh, we're back, baby. We're back, baby. You know, KJ, okay, we're good now.
I think we're good. I don't know what happened, but we're good.
All right,
Yeah.
we got you now. I think you turned the phone, and then now all of a sudden it works.
It
Was
works.
as a hell of
All
a
right.
surprise, guys. I appreciate it.
Matt James and KJ, guys, how do you know each other?
I've known her for a little bit.
You can't
Yeah,
see
I've
the
known her for a little
resemblance.
bit.
Only about 28 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
about
held her
28 years.
when she was a baby. That makes me old. I'm Unc out here, guys. No, that's my niece. That's my beautiful, talented niece. One of my best friends in this whole wide world. That's KJ McGuire, guys.
Awesome.
Such a pleasure working with family too. It's a real honor for sure.
You gotta be
Yeah.
careful. I heard working with family can be hard, man. My wife and my daughter worked together for 3 years, and they finally broke up.
Yeah,
They still love
not
each
for
other.
us. Not for us. I know it sounds like it's easy to say, but we're yeah, we're tight.
For sure.
Awesome.
For sure.
Well, thank you, KJ, for joining us here on the Matt
Of
James
course.
special.
Hold on.
we are-
Before we play the game, it's funny because when I messaged her, she said, yeah, she'd come on. I told her 8:30 our time because, people in Central Time don't think Eastern. And she goes, I can do it, but I can only do it from 8:30 until 8:45. Well, your time's up.
Hey, no, look, we're good. We're in it now. So
All right.
Yeah, she's the boss over there, so she'll be okay. She'll be
yeah, we'll
okay.
be all good.
All right, guys. The name of the game is called Florida or Not Florida. What happens here is I read 5 headlines, and now I'm going to give you a little background. Something new for those of you in the chat that like to play the game. Mark's going to watch the chat this time. He's going to figure out who all he's got.
I always watch the chat.
And very easy game. If you guys win, we're going to send you guys some of these. And Matt, I think you already got some.
I got some.
KJ, I think we owe you some of these, don't we?
Hey, I would love some.
Okay. So we got some military and we have some OG Talking Shttt decals. We're going to send those out. Chat, if you want some, if you've not gotten yours yet, let us know. Send us your address privately, of course, and we will get those out to you. All right, guys. Very easy to play. I read a headline. All you got to do is tell me that happened in Florida or not Florida. Okay? Super easy.
All right.
Here is your first headline. Pirate with a hot dog musket. This dude didn't just wake up and choose violence. He woke up and chose theme park level commitment. He had been kicked out of a local pirate festival earlier in the day for excessive enthusiasm, which apparently meant he was yelling, surrender your booty to everyone. So he went home, he grabbed his costume, he loaded his antique musket with hot dogs. Because gunpowder evidently is just too expensive.
I think
He marched down Main Street like a discount Jack Sparrow. When police arrived, he saluted them and shouted, "Prepare to be boarded." They were not amused. Was this a Florida or not Florida incident?
oh my God.
Oh man. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna say that's a Florida incident.
KJ's going Florida on this, and Matt has left the building. Hold on a second. We got Wi-Fi issues. Matt, if you can hear me, you're gonna have to back out and come back in, possibly. I don't know what happened.
Got me?
hear us,
There
Matt?
he is. There he
Yeah, we
is.
got you.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Did you
Let's
catch-
try.
Did you
I'm
catch the
gonna
whole
say that's
thing? Or
Florida
do I got-
all the way.
You think it's
Yeah, I
Florida
got the whole
too?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Florida. Hot dogs, muskets. I mean, pirates, bro. It's Florida.
I was saying, listen, I read the thing, and I'm sitting here going, I'm looking at it, and I'm going, okay, it's muskets. It's got to be like Kentucky or somewhere like Alabama or something. So My thought process on this, just so you guys know, I'm going to say not Florida, but I already know where it's at. So you can go with me or whatever you want to do. So, Matt, I got you. You better?
Baby, come back. Hey, that's
All right, you're back. We're back. All
It's
right.
funny.
Ronnie.
It's funny.
Ronnie didn't pay his internet bill.
Everybody said Florida.
Everybody said Florida.
Saying Florida.
It's going to be like
Everybody
Ohio or
said
something.
Florida. Let's see. Indeed, it was Florida. It was a Florida man. Congratulations to everyone in the comments, and Matt and KJ. Congratulations on that. All right,
for
here
one,
we
KJ.
go.
Yeah.
Here's your next headline, guys. Man uses chicken as the identification. This man walked into a bank holding a live chicken like it was a passport. When the teller asked for an ID, he proudly held up the bird and said, "This here proves I'm a local." Turns out he named the chicken Clucky Balboa and claimed it was famous on TikTok, which he believed counted as government documentation. The chicken was calm, the man was not. He was escorted out after the chicken pooped on the counter, which honestly felt like the chicken's way of saying, "I don't know this guy." Is this a Florida incident or not Florida incident?
That sounded like that may have happened right here in Illinois. I mean, I I know
I
some
don't know.
people who
It
could do
gives me
that.
Indiana vibes.
That gives me I'm not messing around vibes. That's not Florida. That's not Florida. That's some us.
You think that's Chicago, Illinois area,
I
eh?
don't think no, it's not Chicago. No. It's like down south, bottom of Illinois. Like that's what that is.
So once again, you don't think this is like one of those you don't think like nothing like that?
Maybe, but I don't think it's Florida.
Nope, I don't think it's Florida either.
All right. What do we got in the chat, guys? What is the chat saying, Mark? I'm not looking at it.
Well, you're going to find out when I tell you. I'm waiting for
The folks in the chat are playing. They love this game. I don't know
David
why.
answer.
It's a good game. It's a fun game.
If you don't put your answer up there, you got 10 seconds, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, wait, that's way too fast. Sorry.
Come on, David.
Come on, David. Get your answer in there.
David,
You can't look it up. Don't look it up. It's not fair. Did he get it?
hey, if you look it up, David, you're going to have to pay me money.
Yeah, leave
right.
Uncle Chat out of this.
Here it goes, guys. Florida.
What?
Florida.
Y'all got chickens in Florida? If it
Man,
would have been an
bro, we got
alligator. Now if they would have said a guy walks into a with an alligator, I'd have been like Florida, bro. Yeah.
Every one of them
A
got it
chicken?
wrong.
Everybody got
Okay.
that one wrong.
All
Except
right.
Josh. He started playing on this one, but he got it right.
All right, guys. Here's your next question. The sock stealing ghost. Woman had a perfectly normal life until she noticed her laundry basket was losing socks at a rate that defied physics. Defied physics. Instead of assuming that the dryer ate them like the rest of us, she jumped straight to paranormal theft. She even set up a baby monitor to catch the ghost in the act. All she caught was her cat dragging socks under the bed, but by then she had already called the paranormal investigator, a priest, and then finally the police, who gently suggested try folding them in pairs. Is this a Florida woman or some other kind of crazy woman?
I'm gonna say no, it's not Florida. Only because that just sounds like people are really bored. You guys aren't as bored in Florida, I think.
Oh, no, we
So
got
I'm
too
gonna
much
say
going on down here.
in by law of odds, I'm gonna say if the first two are Florida, what's the odds the third one's gonna be Florida too? So I'm gonna say not Florida.
Maybe they're all Florida.
I don't think it's Florida.
His
You don't
ass
think
is
it's
going
Florida,
to
and you don't think it's Florida.
Sounds like some Ohio stuff to do for sure.
I was going to say that.
Ohio, what I've been told about Ohio is
Don't come from the Ohio. I'm sorry.
is the little brother to Florida. Is anybody seeing that? Is that accurate?
It can be. Uh, I'm too close to them to talk smack, man. They can come right over here.
They know where you live.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know where you live because you're over at Ronnie, so you're good. Don't worry about it. Just don't go home tonight.
Right.
Okay. What do we got in the chat, guys?
Still waiting on a few more.
Who are we waiting on? I apologize, guys. The chat's a little behind because
Come on, David.
there's a delay.
Don't make me come to Michigan and kick your butt.
All right, here we go.
Michigan.
It's coming out, guys. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This happened in
Where?
Virginia. So very good. It was not Florida. You got it. I guess I can't trip you up, or can I? All right, here we go.
All right.
The headline reads, "Go faster, car artist." This guy saw himself as a vigilante for speed. He believed that the world was full of slow energy, and his mission was to motivate the masses. So he grabbed a paintbrush and he started tagging random parked cars with the words, "Go faster," like some kind of motivational Banksy. When he was arrested, he told the police that he was unlocking the car's potential. The police unlocked handcuffs instead. Is this
Well,
Florida?
he had good intentions. Man. God, this one's probably the toughest one because I mean
Sounds like something happened in California or something.
it does sound like something that would happen in Chicago too. I'm gonna say Florida on this one. I'm gonna say Florida.
Is that your gut?
That's my gut. My gut's saying Florida.
I don't think
My
Florida.
mind's telling me no. But my body.
KJ, talk
Yeah,
to me.
Florida.
Talk to me, KJ. What do you think here? I mean,
I don't
Matt
think it's
said it sounds
Florida.
kind of like
You don't think it's
like
Florida?
I don't. I just feel like that's
Some
very
California stuff.
Chicago, Cali, like it's just city stuff that
I
you would
don't
see
want. I
kind
don't
of
want
off
to
the
change my
wall.
answer, but you're making me want to change my answer.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go say not Florida.
I'm gonna
Not
stick to it. I'm gonna
Florida.
say Florida.
KJ, what were you saying? You think where?
I feel like this is
or-
more of like Chicago, just like a big city. Just because like
Yeah,
everything
no,
and
why
everything
is that?
happens there.
Why is that? Because everybody in Chicago thinks that you have to go faster. Is that the?
It could mean a mix of different things. Chicago is just Chicago. I feel like there's everything and anything there. You just hear the most wildest stuff, and that would probably be on the list there.
Okay.
I'm thinking Florida, Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby. Let's go.
But
I'm
the
thinking
Talladega's
Florida all day.
not Florida. We got
I
the
know, but
Daytona
I'm just thinking
500.
like that's what. Yeah, the Daytona 500. That's what I'm thinking. The Daytona.
Okay. I get it.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know.
So maybe it happened in where is Talladega, Mark?
Alabama.
So maybe it happened in Alabama. All right. What do we got in the comments over there, Mark?
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Guys, let's see. Illinois.
What?
That happened in Illinois, guys. So listen, you might want to go find out who your neighbor is, because god dang, boy.
Ronnie, you been tagging cars again? Sorry.
No, you're good. That was number 4, right?
Last one.
Guys, here's your last one. And the headline reads, "Traffic light camper. Man climbed a traffic light with a backpack, a hammock,
I can hear Ronnie laughing in the other room.
and a public sub. When asked why he was up there, he said he was escaping the noise of society while sitting above a 6-lane intersection. He stayed up there for hours, waving at confused drivers like he was the mayor of chaos. Firefighters eventually got him down by offering him a Gatorade and promised him a better view on the ground." All right, I gave you a couple of clues there. Is this Florida or not Florida?
Florida.
I'm gonna go with Florida.
Gator. You gave me the Gator clue, the Gatorade. It's for the Florida Gators.
That and then the
That's,
6 lanes too. I feel like I know there's many places with that, but
that's
There's a
Atlanta
lot of
too,
places
though.
that have 6 lanes.
Atlanta.
California, Atlanta. I like that. Atlanta.
I'm gonna go with Florida.
I'm gonna go
All right, we got
Florida. If it's
Florida.
Florida or bust, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Florida.
Florida.
Let's do this.
Everybody's in?
Everybody's in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Florida man.
did indeed happen right here in Florida. I think that the public sub had to be one of the giveaways. I guess there's Publix in Texas supporting my wife.
I went for
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Florida.
Gatorade was made for the Florida Gators. That's why they call it Gatorade.
So Florida takes that loss, unfortunately. Guys, that's our game, Florida or not Florida. Mark, you want to tell everybody how you're grading them on a curb outside of a Publix?
We actually have two tied, and two tied. Alyssa and Amanda tied. They only got one wrong each. Between these two, 1, 2, 3. Actually, they tied two.
You got to say it out loud. Say the number.
They both got
Right.
two wrong.
So you got 3 right. So that's not bad for the Florida or not Florida game. Here's the thing. You could have got them all wrong, but you didn't. So in my eyes, you win.
Yes.
Woo.
Awesome. Thank
Do I
you
get a
guys.
Florida vacation?
Absolutely. No. If you pay for it, you get one.
No, you got the decals. That's what you want.
I thought we'd come to Mark's house.
You don't want to come to my house.
No, what's up?
Or just because my house is only 6 months old doesn't mean nothing.
My wife did want me to tell you guys, though, especially you, Matt. If you ain't first, you're last.
That's not true. You can be second, third. Hell, you can be fourth, Bobby.
Oh, that was a good time playing that game. KJ, thank you so much for playing along with
Thanks
us.
for having me for the surprise.
Real
KJ,
quick,
thanks for the surprise, girl.
Real quick, KJ, how many songs are you on with Matt currently?
Just one, just Black Sheep right now.
Just that one. So
Just
next
that one.
album drops. What are we doing? Are you doing your own? I know you got your own thing going on. What
I
is-
am trying to get my own thing going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in works. It's in the works.
She has a song called what are you calling that new song?
It's still up in the air.
Oh, I'm telling you, this new one that she's working on now. It's
I
gonna
think
be
you
right
guys
up
are
there,
gonna like
Black
it though,
Sheep.
especially if
once
you're
she
into
gets
rock.
it done. Yeah, it's got that vibe. Yeah, for sure.
Fine, we'll play it on here.
Awesome.
Yeah, get it done. And before you leave, where can people find you?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, on my Facebook page, especially everything is linked in the bio.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, KJ. Thank you for playing Florida or not Florida. And Matt,
KJ, thank you.
for bringing
Love you, dude.
KJ on to the album. So we appreciate that.
for sure.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, KJ. Love you, girl.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you for
was-
that, guys. I appreciate
You're
that.
very welcome. KJ is a very nice woman. I can't wait to hear what she's got coming. And guys, in the comments here, pay attention. When these albums drop, when these songs drop, these guys don't make millions and millions of dollars, but they could as long as we, put the word out. Make sure that everybody's following, listening. If you like the
Ronnie
music,
always says that your share could be the share that gets us there. So we appreciate every share, every follow, every person who supports us along this journey. I mean, we can't say thank you enough to all those people who share and like and support.
that's why we do this. We don't do this podcast for Mark and myself. Like, nobody wants to look at us, dude. But we do this for the talent. We do this we do a variety show because we want to showcase what you guys have going on, the hard times, the good times, all of it that you guys have went through to get to this point in your lives where you're at. And if we can gain if we can help you gain 1 to 10 followers or 20 or 30 or 1,000, then I think we're doing a great
Yeah,
job for you guys,
for
because
sure.
at the end of the day, we want to help. We want to be a part of. We want to be on the ride, man. We know where the rocket ship's going, and we're trying to be there with you.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
So we're
it
not. You're not riding our
takes a
coattails.
village.
We're riding your coattails.
Oh yeah.
It takes all the help we can get, all the support. It's yeah. I mean, I hate to say, be cliche and say teamwork makes the dream work, but
It
around
sure
here
does.
we believe in it. We have a tight knit group, and we've got some talented people in this camp.
Yeah. From everything that we've heard thus far, man, I can't see where you would have anybody that listens to you guys currently is going to go, I don't want to listen to that anymore. I just
Music is subjective. You're not gonna make a fan out of every person,
That is true.
right? It's subjective. You're not gonna please everybody, but that's why I always say that's what the next button's for. I'm not forcing you to
That's right.
listen. Ronnie's not forcing you to listen. We want you to listen. We want you to want to listen though too.
Mhm. Yeah, guys, and download the music. Download. What the fuck is wrong with me? Download the music to your Spotify. I think you guys are on Apple Music, iHeart, right? You're on all of them, all the
We
streaming
got all of
platforms.
them right now. Spotify, YouTube. The videos are on YouTube. Check out Ronnie's stuff. He's got the Fire and Rain videos, beautiful. There's some great stuff. Demon Slayer, that's my favorite song, man. But, yeah, check out all the videos on there, guys. There's some good stuff there.
And where can our fans and our viewers, where can the viewers from tonight follow you? Where can they find you, and what do you got coming up and that kind of stuff?
So Facebook, Matt James. I put the X in there. There's so many Matt James that make music. When I got Black Sheep playing the radio for the first time, it's one of the things the guy said. He was like, lots of Matt James that make music out there. So I threw the X in there as kind of something fun. So on platforms, it's Matt X James, as far as Spotify, YouTube, that kind of stuff. Coming up, we got the show this Saturday in Litchfield, Illinois, at the Moose Lodge with Ronnie and KJ. We got the big one May 16th for Keefe Canna Fest. That's going to be huge. That's the party of the year right there. Usually 50 plus vendors, food trucks, live music, Little White, Ritz, Ronnie D. Hunt's going to be there. If that's not enough for you, come check us out there in Peoria, Illinois. And then we've got another one that we're going to brew, because we did the pop-up show as we talked about earlier. I think we've got something like that coming here soon. Which is we're just full steam ahead from here.
That's good. That's good.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, guys.
And then any new irons in the fire? Are we bringing anybody on to an album? Or are we talking about adding new stuff?
Yeah, really just trying to get the business side of things down, just because we're getting more and more attention there and more demand. So making sure we're buttoning up some of that. Ronnie's been working on that real hard. And then just the new songs coming out. I got the All In with Molly Seaton. If you haven't heard about Molly, look Molly up. She's one of the best live artists you can come across. We put her on a song as her first one in the studio, and she did an amazing job. Yeah, we've got a lot of, just so many things in the fire right now. I keep you here all night between me and Ronnie and KJ and Phil over there and John. We're all busy trying to give them just one after another here. But right now we're pushing that 1 foot in the grave, baby.
It's a fantastic song. It really is. Guys,
Yeah,
if you don't know the song, go listen to 1 Foot in the Grave. Once you listen to that, go listen to Fire and Rain. That is my second favorite song from Ronnie. Listen, the man.
And what you haven't go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no. He's got new stuff coming too that's about to drop, and we're super excited about it. Mark's already trying to fucking hijack it.
Me and Ronnie got one called Pull the Pin. Now, when we talk about the rap stuff, is like, we still love to do it. It's just not our main focus anymore, right? But every once in a while, we're gonna dip in, and just like Alex said, the bars, we just gotta show you we still can if we want to, But we got this song called Pull the Pin. It's nasty. It's just nasty. I think you guys will like it a lot.
Hold up. We're gonna be playing Black Sheep, so don't worry.
Yeah.
And then I do got to ask this question. if somebody wants to book you guys, how can they do that?
You can just email me, mattjames297@gmail.com. Shoot me a Facebook message, shoot Ronnie a message. Just reach out to one of us. Until the day we have a management team. We are the management team right now. So just inbox us, Facebook, text message, whatever. Give me a call, whatever you want to do. Just holler at us, and we'll be there.
Mark's got both of your guys' phone numbers between you and Ronnie,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
No
we'll come to
gospel
Florida.
numbers, just
Yeah, we'll
emails.
come to Florida and do a show for you guys. Just say when.
I could get their phone numbers if you need them.
Yeah, 100%. I can message them to you as well.
Yeah,
but
it's probably easier. It would probably be easier that way, but I'll try to get something. I don't want to lock anything down in stone, but let me reach out to my people as far as who I know, and let me see if I can just try to help you guys, because I would love to have you guys here. Absolutely.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, we'd
I
love
did
to
talk to
come
Ronnie
down.
about that too, and he said he would love to come to Florida. The big thing is the travel. Are you guys going to travel and stay? Are you going to travel and go? And he said, listen, man, we've done, the 14-hour drives and stuff. It don't bother him. I'm like, yeah, but I don't think we're going to want to do that after this.
Man, look, anytime you can get some Illinois boys out of here and take us to Florida, we're on it, man. All we see is cornfields and stuff out here.
It's about 1.5 million degrees, though.
I'll just lose a little weight. I could use it. No big deal.
And then you're going to need something sour to put on your body, because these mosquitoes we got around here will carry you away.
It's not
Can't be smelling good now.
It's the gnats.
Yeah.
The gnat. Mark's kind of gnatted too. We got these things out here. They're called no-see-ums. You guys got those in Illinois?
I don't know.
It's literally an invisible bug. Man. It's an invisible bug.
An invisible bug?
It's called a no-see-um for a reason. You don't ever see it. The bitch bites you, and you looking down like, what the fuck?
What just got me? Which one of y'all kicked me?
And you never see them.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So I'll shoot an email over to some folks that I know and see what they have planned and stuff like that. It's a mud park. They do a long weekend, so they'll do like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think Friday and Saturday is when they do their shows. Sunday is like the end day. That's the die down day and stuff like that. So
you guys have seen the Wolfpack video, right?
Yeah.
I have not.
You gotta check that one out. That one we did with the Shocker group out in Virginia, with all the ATVs and 4-wheelers. And those guys are like the mud park crew. And I've been talking with them guys too about possibly getting out to Pikes Off Road or something like that to get us kind of involved in some of the stuff locally in Missouri.
That's good. Yeah.
Just trying to get our foot in the door somewhere there too, because I think that's where we could really just tear the house down in a place like that.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think because here's the thing: people can still be out riding and hear the music, and they're gonna come hang out. They're gonna be like, "Damn, I really like that." Let's go check that out.
Right.
So
yeah, especially when Wolfpack was all centered around that lifestyle, that mud park, just getting muddy out there with your friends and family, just having a good time.
Yeah, I know the song. I know I know my song. I know the song, but I didn't see the video.
You gotta check the video out for that one. Okay. That was me and Ronnie both say the same thing. That was still the most fun that we've ever had. We had there was 100 people were out there. It was crazy. It was a good time.
Okay. Well, listen, Matt, we've asked you for an hour of your time. You went over your hour. I hope we didn't keep you up.
No, you're good. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
No, that's me. I'm ready for bed, bro. I'm
ready to
go night.
That's because you're old, Brian.
Shut up, Mark.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, Mark.
Listen, we wish you a ton of success. We are going to play at the end of this show. We are going to play what song, Mark?
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep. Do you want to tell everybody about Black Sheep real quick?
Hold on. Stick around for after it ends, please. You can talk about Black Sheep now.
Yeah. So Black Sheep was one of my funnest songs I ever wrote. It's kind of a toxic song. If you listen to the lyrics, it's a little bit toxic. But I'll tell you a funny little story about how the chorus kind of came together. I originally wrote that song with no intentions of putting KJ on there. There's an original chorus out there with just me. You guys will never hear it unless John Smith decides to prank me someday and put it out there. But so we brought KJ in to just do some backup vocals on the chorus, right? And then so I go in the studio, and at first she was a little nervous doing it, but when we went in there, I put a camera in her face, and she lit it up and just like smashed the chorus, brought it to life. I walked back in the studio, and the first thing John says to me is, "You just lost your chorus." I was like, I know, whatever." And you got to do what's best for the song. That's what we always say, whatever's best for the song. And that was what was best for the song. So yeah, here's Black Sheep featuring KJ McGuire and myself, Matt X James.
All right, let's play it.
There's nothing left that I can say. You're already out that door. You tell me that you're sick of games. Then why do you come back for some more? I will only bring you pain. I thought you would have learned by now. There's nothing left for us to change. I'm gon' shut that shit down.
'Cause baby, I'm a black sheep. I've been going way too hard. There's killers all around me. I'm just trying to play my part. 'Cause baby, I'm a black sheep. I've been going way too hard. There's killers all around me. I'm just trying to play my part.
I'm gon' put it on the line. Work you like it's our first time. There's nothing from me you can hide.